Fucking orchestra, baby.
Trifecta.
You already know, though.
To the right of me, back in the building, like he never left.
Queensboro, your choir.
Right?
To the left of me, man.
Those verses.
You already know, though, man.
Here.
What the original general.
What's poppin', B?
What up?
Kush, how
be
you
back,
doing, man?
You know,
you're looking real summerish.
Yeah, you know, it's the season.
Yeah.
To be jolly.
You. I feel you.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
You done know.
Tutu.
Gone. It's not even there.
It's not even
Wrong
there.
page.
Wrong page.
Wrong page.
Get it together. He's a little rusty. He hasn't been back yet. But he's still here.
I forget the schematics, man.
Yeah. And we're here. And y'all here. Because y'all fucking with us on the Jones Hour.
Please.
Live every Sunday on IG. Hit that like, hit that follow, hit that subscribe, share the videos. Like a video, tell your friend about a video, leave a comment, do all that fly shit. You know what I'm saying? You want to work with us, you want to do a video, an interview or something like that, hit us up at thejoneshour@gmail.com. God bless me, I just burped. Thank you. And if you missed the live, we on Google, Spotify,
where else?
Apple, Amazon, and iHeartRadio, and Audible. So you can catch it on all of that. Hit the Jones Hour. Hit that follow. But, man, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here on the East Coast.
Bellissima.
We got
Italiano.
Well, before we even start, I got some things, man. You know, got to give a rest in peace shout out to my godfather, one of my pop's best friends. And also got to give a happy birthday to my pops because today is his born day. You know what I'm saying? So, happy birthday to my pops. One of the
happy birthday, Mr. Jones.
Biggest supporters of the Jones Hour.
Leo.
Happy birthday, Mr. Jones.
Just like my firstborn will be. Leo.
Sure.
Yeah.
Right. Happy birthday, Mr. Jones. Love you, man.
Hell yeah. Love you, pops. But without further ado, it's baseball season.
It is. It's that time.
It's about to be August. It's still the end of July. And it's the New York Baseball Report. What? Otra vez. Bilingual.
Please.
Y'all know what time it is. New York Baseball Report sponsored by the Jones Hour, us here, because we do it. And we're cool like that. And you should fuck with us. So you could be cool like that.
Please.
It's like, I don't know where to start because you know what? Mets, they suck.
Nice.
And the Yankees, they suck too.
Nice.
It's like both teams are so trash, bro.
Nice.
It's like nothing to want to represent here in New York. We can't even talk shit. We in last place in like both divisions almost.
Just about.
I mean, the Yankees is working on a prayer that Judge not only comes back, but it's still the Aaron Judge of what we know. You know? was loud. But yes.
Sorry.
Shit like that.
I like that though. He didn't do it. He didn't do it very well.
It was a good time.
They get the point across.
Yeah.
I think we did.
Living on a prayer.
Comedic.
This guy has many talents.
Mm-hmm. Weird Al fucking Yankovic over here.
Said Amish paradise over
Yeah.
here. That's what you fucking with?
Y'all know how to churn butter?
You know what I called them earlier? And I think it's very fitting. I called them sassy pants.
Yo.
Who?
Crush.
Sassy pants, you.
Why'd you look at my pants? Why'd you look at my
right now, yeah.
Little sass?
Yeah.
Little sass. I'm from Long Island now.
Yeah, you got too much
I'm
style.
from Long Island now.
Yeah, you got too much style.
Hey, man.
That's not dad life.
In the words of Beanie Man, you're so swaggerific. You're so swaggerific. Yeah, come at Beanie Man right now, nigga.
No, I love
you know what I'm saying?
Man. I love Beanie Man. I was just trying to think of a reggae lyric to come back with.
I
realized that
No, if you was witty, you were like dust a sound boy.
No, I don't have one. You're still my son though. If you could say that in Jamaican, then you or West Indian, then we good. You know?
And Jones is my son. You like that?
Trash. My shit would have been better like that.
Try it. Go ahead.
Nah.
Yeah, we put it on phone.
Try to put me under pressure? Nah.
Yeah, no, you good.
New York baseball report.
Let's
Let's go back.
Yeah. Back to how the Mets and the Yankees suck. They both suck. I mean, we waiting on a prayer. That prayer that we were singing about is really Judge coming back and being able to still be Aaron Judge when he does come back, if he comes back, and being close enough that when he does come back, that we could actually make a run and get back into contention of being at least a wild card and whatnot, because we're completely out of it at this very moment. You know, if the season ended today, we're not in the playoffs. We're not in it.
You get the Angels hope, right, with that series.
Yeah. So we're playing Kansas City, looking for a sweep today. We was up 6-3 last time I looked. Hopefully we held on. We got 2 against the Mets, which Judge
was supposedly supposed to come back at. I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, did you hear about
that might have been the target time was actually the Subway Series. Like fucking figure, right?
Right.
But why not? No, it makes sense. And where is it? Is it in the Bronx?
It's in the BX.
It's in the BX. Yeah. So at a home game, rival, division rival, why not bring him back there if that's what he's comfortable at? I heard he's doing good things, which is all great. And to be honest, he might come back soon. Actually, I feel like he really is going to come back soon.
Mm-hmm.
Something's going to tell me he's going to come back soon. And he's probably not going to miss that much of a step. The caveat to that, in my opinion, is then what are you more from last year?
Mm-hmm.
When all you have is Judge. That's the whole fucking point, man. This is baseball.
Yeah.
If Judge happens to fucking go 0-for-3, good at bats, but happens to go 0-for-3, your team is still left. Like, what the fuck?
Supposed to be.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Like, at least that's what they're showing. Josh Donaldson's now out for the season.
He wasn't doing much anyway.
Well, I'm just saying, he ain't a Yankee, but it's a waste. No, that's my whole. I know he wasn't doing much, but then that's the whole thing. You know what I mean? Now we're trying to plug in the holes. You know what I mean? At a late point in the season where I believe we only have like fucking 5 days left or some shit like that for the trading deadline. You know what I mean? Right. For the Yankees. So their margin of, hey, are we able to fucking overcome this and actually be a playoff team? And that is like, shit, I don't want to be in that room, bro. Because how do you go about that? You got 5 days left. Like, how are you judging the team? Well, on paper, they got a little talent. You know what I mean? But if Judge comes back, which, like you said, is hoping on a prayer, but if that prayer is the playoffs and nothing more, you know what I'm trying to say? Because you get to the playoffs, but then where's the rest of the team producing? It literally will be like a replication of what happened last year where Judge couldn't perform, the rest of the team faltered. In a sense, you know what I mean? Because nobody else could kind of put in that work. He did his thing, but it just so happened that in the biggest moments, like he couldn't perform, which you can't knock him, bro. The nigga hit 4 home runs in the season. You know what I mean? And still did solid in the rest of the playoffs. 62, whatever, you know. Thank you. 62. Still did solid in the beginning of the playoffs. You know what I mean? You got to that point, and he could have performed. You need the rest of the team, and I think now, like, the Yankees are now realizing, like, yo, I feel like y'all kind of F. I mean, by no fault of y'all own, but it's really Cashman's fault. He kind of locked y'all. The Stanton contract, you know what I mean? The whole shit with getting rid of the Hicks. Now you try to lock up Donaldson. Now he's not even going to be there for y'all. You know what I mean? There's only so many holes y'all can fill.
Honestly, I think what it is similar to what the Mets is going through. Is like
I think it's a lot different. But continue.
No. Let me finish.
I will.
Big time underperforming. You know, like what Rizzo was able to do last year, what Gleyber was, somewhat to some of the other players that we have on the team, that we rely on. Even Stan had a real good year last year, and the Mayu, he's coming off like similar to a McNeil situation where he's coming off of a batting title 3 years ago when we get him, and he's coming in good, but now again this year he's not there. He's not, So we have both teams have invested a certain amount of money to have these players locked in, thinking that they have a spot locked in as big names, and then their gameplay is obviously a big reason why you're so successful. And when you don't get that, and then you're also not like making up for the lack of it, this is why you have the records that you have, and it's similar to the Mets and the Yankees. The Mets, have a lot of players. I mean, McNeil just won a batting title. Alonso is not putting up the same just average numbers. Forget it. We're not just talking about the power and whatnot. Same thing with Lindor. You have the other players on their team that Starlin Marte had a good season last year hitting in terms of average, and you're 60 something points below that. That's a lot more outs when you think of it on the bigger perspective.
Yeah, he's not even playing.
No, but I'm just saying, like, leading up to that point.
No. I'm saying because of his performance. It's not because of injury. He's done.
Like, and then even the names in the pitching. I mean, we back to both Mets and Yankees with it. Like Cole, he's our best player by far on the Yankees, and he's given us solid outings because you could see it within the win-loss record, and he was like. I know a couple of games back he was like 14-4.
No, I think he's like fucking 1-2 best pitcher in the league.
Yeah, in terms of wins and losses.
Whatever, bro.
Everything.
Yeah, I'm fucking like whatever. Yeah, no, sorry.
But at the same time, he hasn't pitched more than 107 pitches in the season.
Yeah, but he also
not one game.
One game a day though. That's the thing, man. You know what I mean?
He's only pitching 107 pitches. He hasn't pitched more than that all season, 107. And so when you think about it, his averages amount of innings are, 4 to 6. Like, you're not even completing 6 innings. And I know where the Yankees have the strongest bullpen, or one of the strongest bullpens considered in baseball. When you're constantly asking for your bullpen to get 3 innings of outs, 9 outs, where it doesn't seem like a lot, that's a big part. That's a third of the game. That's a big portion of it, And you're hoping that, the decision you make is right by taking the other person out. And, another part of what's killing baseball, which is what I've been saying, is the analytics, Like you had, I want to say it's Herman or maybe Severino, and he was at 74 pitches, It was a 6 inning. He was a good game. Took him out. They lost the game. It's like he's at 74 pitches. Why are you not leaving him in the game? On the Mets side of it, when you think about Scherzer and Verlander, like the Mets approach, because of what they had, was buy the best of what's available, pay them, and then maybe that'll be able to fill the holes that you have in your team to get better from what you just performed, to get over that hump, to be in a World Series, So doing those things with Verlander and Scherzer and everything like that, plus other things, plus, what's the closer thing? Edwin
Diaz,
when he got hurt on the World Baseball Classic. That was fucked. You know what I'm saying? That was fucked before you even started the season. But when you think of it, you know, Scherzer and Verlander are nowhere near the MVP caliber pitchers that they once was at a decent time. And it kind of like, I mean, I just want to just say one more point. In all sports, teams take chances on players, especially towards the end of their career, because they have a name and they're thinking like, oh, they could brand the name, get people to come, want to see this player and everything like that. Not knowing for sure how good they'll be or even why the other team even is giving up the reason to want to give them up. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably see something that you're not seeing, you know? That's why Houston let Verlander walk. You know what I'm saying? That's why maybe Washington let Scherzer walk. And now the Mets got him, and they spent a lot of bread. And I don't think Cohen, as much money as he got, unless if it's like for an Ohtani or something, he probably wouldn't pay that bread for nobody else right now. You know?
I think he would. So I want to just to rebuttal on everything that you said, because you actually
I went in on a lot.
You did.
You
did.
So
so you hit a few different points. I'm going to try to retract and try to hit each point that I was trying to go back at you at. Now, you said that you think the Mets and the Yankees are similar in the fact of performance. I agree, right? In terms of the lack of performance, just like with anybody, right? Like the Padres, right? You see it on paper. The lack of performance on paper is not working. Okay, I agree. I agree. My thing is that I don't feel like they're different. Why? It's because from the words of the owners and the words of the management, the Yankees want championships. They are in the mode for a championship.
Yeah, but
our owner said yes. He gave us a 5-year, you know what I mean, to win a World Series. But he also said, I'm also rebuilding. I got the money, so I'll pay to make us competitive. But I'm not giving up shit. So at least he told us from the jump that he's trying to rebuild our farm system, that he is going to do both because he has the money to do both, which is what a lot of teams can't do. You know what I mean? Which is why there's tankers or just straight buyers. All right? It usually goes either way. He's got the
ability to do whatever.
To do both, right? And he's come out publicly and said it. That's where I see is a difference. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with, yes, the performance of the players on both sides, they're not performing on paper. I agree. However, the Yankees are in that mindset like, bro, this is our window. You get what I'm saying? The Mets are in the proposition like, yeah, we have a window, but we build this right. We're going to have more of a dynasty. You know what I mean? In a set, in terms of thinking, I'm not saying this is going to happen, but at least this is what they publicly came out to say. So in terms of how they're moving, in terms of maybe being sellers at a deadline or being buyers at a deadline to fill in holes, you know what I mean? That's where I feel like they're different. Now, the Yankees, if it wasn't for Cashman putting them in the situation that they're in, would be buyers at this point. It would just be filling the holes. The thing is, I don't think they can. You don't think they'll be in for Ohtani right now and try to make it to the World Series? Of course, but they can't. Because where are they going to put him?
Everybody that
but they can't afford it. But where are they going to put him?
It don't matter.
You can't. No, it does matter. What are you talking about, bro? It does matter. Where are you going to put him? If Judge just comes back and you have Stanton, you can't put him at DH. He's not playing the field. You know what I mean? Where are you going to put him? It does matter.
You could put Judge in center. Judge plays center. You could put Stanton or Ohtani in like first base, or Rizzo won't be there. Donaldson is already hurt. You know.
So you want to take Rizzo out?
No, somebody has to be.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. You look at that roster. I don't know, like, where are you gonna?
Well, Ohtani plays outfield and first base or whatever.
No, bro. He plays fucking pitcher and DH.
That's it.
That's what he plays right now. He's played outfield, but like, what do you like? That's what I'm saying. So you're gonna take on the contract.
What I'm saying. No. You could just put
What I'm saying is that if he wasn't in that hole, say Giancarlo Stanton did not have a no trade clause. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And you could make that trade if they weren't put in this position because Cashman kind of got him in a handcuff right now. You know what I mean? In the sense of that. You're going to tell me that Ohtani trade probably would have been made? Yeah, probably. It's just they can't do nothing. You know what I mean? They're in the mentality to get Ohtani. It's just they can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, somebody's gonna get him if they really want to get him out.
I understand, but that was just an example of where I feel like we're different because I feel like at the end of the day, if just say hypothetically Ohtani was like, yeah, I'm with the West Coast, the Mets may be in it for Ohtani, but if it's with giving up prospects and what it is, we're not going to do that because we're not in that mode right now in terms of what the owner said. He said we're not going to let up those draft picks and prospects. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because the Yankees are there because they had that window with Judge and all that. You know what I mean? They made the contract moves to get to this point. To let's make this run. You know what I mean? The Mets are like, yeah, all right, we ain't winning the performing paper, but we ain't gonna let it up. We still trying to build. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's where I feel like we're different. Actually, not where I know we're different.
Ohtani is like
that was an example, though. You know what I mean? That was just an example. I was the first person to cut to my head because I'm like, if you guys were able to, like literally, if it was like that,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Ohtani is the type of person that's like changing everything for your team on the pitching and hitting type of thing. So to be able to do both and everything like that, and what he is and what he means, especially even to the Angels, even though Angels is trash, like any team that gets that will give up anything. So I don't believe you when you say that. So like I think what he meant when he said, but if the equation involves Ohtani, you got to give up them young boys, whoever it was. You know what I'm saying? To make that trade happen, to bring them here, here right now.
No, bro, you're wrong because he's going to be a rental. So you would have to guarantee.
Sign. Yeah,
but that's my whole point of making the run this year. You know what I mean? Of having that hope. We have 5 days until the deadline. Mm-hmm. So you have a finite amount of fucking decisions to make to see if you could upgrade your team to see if you can make it or not. All right. That this is where we're at. Are you sellers or buyers or what's going to happen here? So if you're telling me that if Judge comes back, you know what I mean, with the team that you have, that y'all going to fucking do anything in the postseason, I fucking highly doubt it, bro. Like straight up. Like you guys can go on a hot run or do whatever you can, bro. I don't care what it is on paper, bro. Like it's not looking like it. Like from pitching and fucking hitting. So it's all the way through. Positional, defense, everything. You know what I mean? Like, there's a little bit of a window that I think you guys are in the market for to try to get to the World Series. Then I was just going at you. This is my first point. I was just attacking your first point, which was the Mets and Yankees. I think we are different in that aspect. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Of what's happening. But I do agree that, yes, both teams are underperforming. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? What was the other shit you said?
I can't even remember. Let me tell you.
Well,
let me see. Oh, Cole.
Garrett Cole, he's one of the best pitchers.
Best pitchers, but not going over a certain limit. That you putting a lot of stress on the best thing on your team.
Oh,
which is the
sorry.
And shit like
that was my second thing. Thank you. Hold on. Analytics. You thought analytics was ruining the game. Analytics. I have actually changed my mind on that. I don't think analytics will ruin the game. I am now in the belief that analytics is to each his own. If your analytics, if your analytics is bad, that's on your math. Mm-hmm. Sorry, bro. Get smarter people. Mm-hmm. Get smarter people that could actually know the difference that, hey, maybe we shouldn't look at the fucking numbers for this. Let the manager feel as well. However it is, it's the analytic team. Because you can't blame analytics anymore to this extent, bro. To this extent. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because if it is just numbers, bro, and it's just analytics, then you can't look at the part of players underperforming. You know what I'm saying? We can't have a world that there's both. Well, the world is that it is both, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So your analytics team is bad. If they're saying, yo, your players, we're right because your players are just underperforming, well, yo, bro, you're miscalculating that they're human. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And you have a miscalculation. You know what I mean? So sorry, boo-hoo. Whoever got the best numbers, I feel like is now. So no, it hasn't ruined the game. It may have ruined the Yankees.
Nah, I think it's more than that.
Nah, I think it's the Yankees. I think it's ruined the Yankees.
I want to move on, but just to say about the analytics and shit like that, I think it's not so much because all teams are doing it. Obviously, some are successful and some are. And look at what we see with Tampa and what they've been able to do with their analytic team. But their team is their analytics is built to feel a team a certain way of what their strong suits are. And I feel like what the Yankees have done with using their analytics and their approach is more along the lines of like getting all these people that hit the hardest,
like left-hand hitters to right field type shit, right?
Getting all these strong exit velocity hitters or some shit like that. Where they
short right porch. How many times have we heard that? Short right porch, he's perfect.
What they do is that exit velocity, or they just hit the ball hard, or their approach and everything like that. With that is like, boom or bust type of thing. Is like you're not able to manufacture runs like that. So when at the end of the season, when you still had fucking third or fourth in total runs all season and shit like that, but your record is horrible, is the fact that like you had a bunch of 11-2 victories and also a bunch of fucking 3-1 losses. You know what I'm saying?
But where the analytics go against you on that, bro, is
I feel like the analytics
is that the team with the most home runs ended up winning the World Series,
mm-hmm.
like top 3. You know what I'm saying? That's where they get you though.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but I just feel like also that the approach is more along the lines of that approach. I think more when you have players that are on the team that their approach or at bat is along the lines of making contact, being smart, hitting into the gap, hitting away from the shift when there was one, going the other way, laying the bunt down and beating it out. Those ways that you could get on bases and pass a baton and shit like that. That game of baseball is kind of gone. Like you didn't need analytics to be like, yo, you leading off this inning, that third baseman is playing far behind the line. Start off with a bunt, turn down the line. Like I'm calling it right now. Just random. That's not analytics. That's fucking a hunch. That's what a coach does.
Fucking baseball.
Yeah, that's like there's no
baseball.
Like your analytic thought process of that working more in the fourth inning as opposed to the third inning doesn't make no difference of what you should do in the situation you're in and what you're trying to do if you're trying to do something. You know what I'm saying?
And that I agree. I'm just saying I feel like they're doing a lot. Yeah.
Go ahead. No, I was just gonna say I feel like that this new numbers approach of like what teams do, especially when it comes to the Yankees, and that's my team, but a lot of other teams and everything like that, they get away from the essence of the game of like, making that smart decision in the thing instead of questioning it and be like, well, in the seventh inning, if we do it, only works 47% of the time. Like maybe we shouldn't take that chance.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
like you go with your gut feeling. If you feel like the other team is in a defensive position where they're not expecting it and everything like that, like you go for it, a hit and run, whatever it might be.
No, listen, man, I agree with you to an extent. All I'm saying is that I don't think analysts is ruining the game. I think that just no team has really found that exact fit of having that manager to be like in those moments. Because I feel like the teams that make it to the pennant, you know what I mean, and make it to their division pennant and go past all that, they have those managers that are like making those calls in those moments in the playoffs. However, analytically, this is what's going to get you there, and I think that's where we're at now. So I don't want to say it's killing the game. I just think that we haven't found that right niche, that Goldilocks zone. If y'all Scientologists know what I'm trying to say.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying? Where life could be
let me tell you something.
lit. You know what I mean?
Let me tell you something.
For sure.
Analytics has almost a 50% chance either way.
Oh, so we gambling?
No, I'm just saying it in terms of the analytics before the season did not have the Baltimore Orioles in first place right now. Do you understand? It didn't have the Texas Rangers in first place right now. This is the preseason analytics. It comes and does what it should.
Let's break it down though. But at the end of the day, that's a prediction though.
No, I understand it, but the prediction is based on the analytics.
Yeah, but the Baltimore Orioles had a whole bunch of no-name people coming up. So how are they going to know?
Yeah, no. I mean, you take everything, you do what it is. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's bullshit, because you have.
But it's not bullshit because you have to use that as a figure. That's what I'm saying. You have to take the totality of it.
Okay, but the figure was there for them to be in fourth or fifth place.
But also you as a person looking at that is like, oh, but it's a whole bunch of unknown people. So it's like, listen, you never know.
Everybody thought that way. Everybody that was a baseball fan, if you if you're on another podcast and you're talking about baseball and you said who's gonna start the season, what's gonna be the AL East gonna be like, nobody's gonna say after the All-Star
break. I understand, but you're using that as a thing against analytics. But I feel like that's not fair because they're using their mathematical equation they're using their mathematical equation to judge what's going to happen in the major leagues. But if you have a whole bunch of unknown for an entire team, you know what I mean? Obviously, it's going to the ratio is probably going to be worse than 50. It's going to be exactly 50-50 because you're not going to know. Exactly. Rather than using the analytics for what was the Yankees going to be, because that is a known because that is a known control set because they have numbers already in the league, bro. You can't just say that and put that as like nobody was bro. Those are the surprise teams because how are you going to know? Those are the players that you're not going to know. But we know what Judge should do. We know what Stanton should do. We know what Lindor should do. We know what fucking Marte should do because McNeil should do. That's where you have your proven analytics. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying you can't use the Baltimore Orioles as an example when that is the outlier. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Of the mathematics. I just feel like that's unfair.
No, I just feel like analytics is driven. There's so many sports and there's so many numbers in the sports, especially in baseball, where it's like just nothing but statistics upon statistics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everything plays a part. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you can't factor in exactly what you're saying is the reason why analytics is flawed. And that's what I'm talking about. Because you can't take into factor that Baltimore has a bunch of young players that has nothing to lose. Mm-hmm. And you can't measure that based on what their play may or may not be. Mm-hmm. You understand? Mm-hmm. So their performance shows right now that they're the best in the AL East. Mm-hmm. They're in first place. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And the analytics doesn't say that before. Now the analytics might say they're going to win the division. You know what I'm saying? That's might what it be. Because now you have new analytics and everything changes and everything like that. But that's why I feel like when you go so heavy into what these analytics is, you take away the essence of what I'm saying it is to play the game of the sport, because your natural instinct or natural thought process in a particular situation, whether it's the second inning or the ninth inning, should not be based on solely what the numbers say, but sometimes it's exactly what your gut feeling says to do in the moment.
And I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
And I agree.
And I feel like that's what is baseball.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. But where I feel like you're putting the blame on the wrong person because it's not analytics. The analytics is going to show you it's everybody else. The ownership, the manager, the fucking president, whoever's pushing the analytics. That is who you, bro. If my job,
they also have to pay to get those numbers.
Hold on. If my job is to just send out this piece of paper, the next layer of that is that you take this paper and you make the decision. Mm. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame me, bro. I just gave you the knowledge.
I don't
know. No, how are you not gonna know, bro? That is facts. No, that is facts, though. No. So it is Cashman. It is the fucking whoever else is running them. It has to be. It's just Cashman. I'm just saying for the Yankees, right? Because they're the ones that it's the real analytical shit that's fucking up right now. It's just Cashman. He's like, no, it's the numbers. It's this. This is why we pick up these players. This is why we do this and that. Well, bro, he needs to find that balance. He hasn't. You know what I mean? That's my whole point. You can't blame the analytical team when somebody else, you know what I mean, has to make the final decision, like Boone. But what's Boone gonna do? Boone's gonna follow whatever Cashman wants to do. You get what I'm saying? And something with Showalter. With Showalter.
I know. And
I just can't name it for the Mets because we don't have a president and all that. You know what I mean? Like, we don't have a nigga like that, bro. We just got our fucking stupid ass GM, bro, that we're fucking about to get rid of soon. You know what I mean? Like, that is where, like, you can't just blame analytics, bro. The analytics is just a tool. That's where I'm at right now. And I've been sold to the fact that it's the team management and ownership that are ones. Now, they say, no, the numbers don't lie. Get this person without for example, Aaron Boone saying, hey, man, I don't know if we should fucking do this. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel right. And they don't give a fuck because it's numbers and the pressure to make it. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't blame analytics for that. Mm. That's where I'm at with it. Because just like you said, they're making a decision after that. They are. Analytics are not the managers. They're not putting out the lineup. Mm-hmm. Let's be real. They're not. It's everybody else, bro. We need accountability, and we need to separate it. We can't just out here and shame analytics and be like, yo, no, the numbers are the numbers. How you want to take the numbers is one thing.
Yeah. I mean, I hear what you're saying, and that's your opinion on it, but I feel different.
So you feel like there's no excuse for Cashman and Aaron Boone saying, no, the numbers are right, so they have no accountability for agreeing with it?
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like they should take the accountability because going through the numbers solely and not going with that real life gut feeling in moments and shit like that is what's hard.
But that's what I'm saying. So that's on them. That's on them. That's their you can't blame it on the dude sitting behind the screen. You know what I mean?
No, but like, I feel like no, it's not a point of I'm putting the blame on the broader spectrum. I'm not blaming a specific dude. I'm blaming baseball. I'm blaming baseball for now taking this analytical approach in what they do, what a lot of teams do, and obviously everybody's building different, and some are successful and some are not. Not to be on this too much longer, but with what they do in doing that, some teams are obviously not as good, and because of that, we get the performances or the stupid decisions that we see in the moment on the Mets, the Yankees, on a bunch of different teams. Some of it is due to a lack of talent when you talk about maybe like an Oakland or a Kansas City, that they just don't have those good players just yet. But Baltimore was once that team, and now they're at where they're at. So I mean, I feel like there's so many different levels to it, but to be solely just analytical driven, and what I see on that, to me, is what takes away from the game. Because again, like I said, like if you got someone on whatever fucking second and third and nobody out, you know what I'm saying? The move is to try to either bunt them over or hit the sacrifice fly. It's not to fucking let the batter be a batter. You know what I'm saying? It's a sacrifice to the team.
What if Stanton was batting?
Even if it's Stanton. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's Stanton, because we're not necessarily wasting your bat if you're bringing in the run.
Interesting.
I got you. And, that's what I feel is different in terms of what we see from the Mets and Yankees, more so from the Yankees of not being as boom or bust and not being able to manufacture runs. Mm-hmm. Which is what we did in the 90s. Paul O'Neill wasn't a home run hitter. Sorry. Paul O'Neill wasn't a home run hitter. And neither was Bernie Williams. Bernie Williams wasn't a home run hitter.
Right.
And Wade Boggs wasn't a home run hitter.
But they hit homers.
Jeter wasn't a home run hitter. They did hit homers and shit like that, but their approach at the plate wasn't always to be that way.
No, I feel you.
That's what I feel like. That's all I'm trying to say. I hear exactly what you're saying in terms of the blame is painted. And I mean, where the blame is placed, but for me, it's more on a broader spectrum of what it's done to what I see baseball is now, as opposed to what it was,
which is analytics,
years back when it wasn't so heavily driven like this.
And you think it's analytics? Well, I place the blame on the lack of competency of the gut feelings of managing and running a team and actual baseball. I don't put it on the analytics. Analytics is just a number. Those people don't force you to do anything unless they'll be played a lot more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Trust me. Fool. Oh wait, hold on. I think that's it for one more game. Hey.
Talk to him.
New York Baseball Report. Brought to you by Schneider and Schneider.
Law firm.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you get hurt at work?
I did.
Had a slip and fall accident.
I did.
Schneider and Schneider.
Got a little butthurt. We'll get into that later.
All right.
Rob Schneider. Rob Schneider.
And acid in the building.
Yeah, done though.
And acid in the building.
Yeah, done though. Yo, what the fuck is the deal, man?
What up?
Yankees is winning 8-3 in the bottom.
Oh, okay. Offense.
We might have a sweep in
Kansas City. Offense.
Somebody get their brooms out.
Very good. Very good.
Somebody get a body bag.
What we getting to next, man?
A little NFL.
Little niffle.
New York style.
Niffle.
We could have still had a New York football report right now. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Because I just feel like it's right. Why would we care about any of those other teams until the season starts?
It's a melancholy feeling right now in New York.
I can't wait for fantasy also, by the way.
No, it's
you know, those that are in my league, prepare for those emails. This year, I'm to let you know right now, I'm raising it to $125, and everybody got to give $25 up front so I could buy this belt.
Babe, it's extra 25.
There you go.
I don't know if she heard me.
She's in the next room.
I don't know if she heard me.
She might not be. It's fine.
She's the one that gives me my money for fantasy.
Okay, good. So you don't need another 25 up front.
I gotta be good. Well,
Mama Jones with the. I
gotta get permission.
You gotta get permission
from the bank. Babe, I need $25 extra for fantasy this year.
We still have time.
Jones is up in it.
We need a belt.
What?
Sure. Bet that Kush will lose.
Don't you dare.
I'm trying to help her out. You know
the league's rigged. The league is rigged. The league is rigged for me to lose. Anyway.
Nah, you must.
What's going on in football? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on in football. Do you want to start?
No, I was just going to start with the G-Man and the Saquon situation. We kind of brought it up last week in terms of, like, what we felt like needed to be done in terms of paying him and keeping him happy and the utilization of what he is to the offense and how much he helps Daniel Jones and now those other weapons that we kind of got around him, like, like a Paris Campbell and some of the other signings that we did to try to, boost it up. Even recently, Cole Beasley was going to be, out there in some, third down situations. I could already see it getting us some big first downs. But, Barkley was our offense and is our offense, and I understand with the businesses aspect of it, of the franchise tag and $10 million and what he really wants and know his worth and his window in the league and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But if he could still perform, he could still have a spot in this league. You don't have to go to what the norm is of being on a decline at 30. There's still plenty of running backs like a Terrell Davis, like Frank Gore that was still killing in the league, has 30, and still putting up numbers to be where they're at right now, So, you could have big aspirations and whatnot, and I hope you will do that, and I hope there's some sort of, because he got a little emotional. He went on Twitter and his bios and took away the running back for the New York Giants in his shit, So it's kind of like, what the fuck?
Aww.
Like, why are you getting so emotional? But I understand them because you want your money, but you also want to be here. And you thought we would honor that, especially after paying Daniel Jones what he did. You know what they did? One is not the same without the other. Or at least we're going to find out, if Barkley's threatens to sit out, But we've already seen that one time with Le'Veon Bell, and it didn't come out right. So you might not get any teams that are, willing to take that chance after. And you still might get less bread after that anyway, If you shut out a whole year, no way is a team going to give you $8 million or $6 million. They give you maybe $2 million, What you got to say about it, Chris?
Well, there's a lot of layers to it. Yeah, if you're good. I see a lot of sides to it. Let's start with one, just to get it out the way. The Giants side, the Giants perspective. Yes, Saquon Barkley, and this is the business side of it. Yes, Saquon Barkley was our offense last season. However, the Giants have made it very clear to us because of this that we are now still in a rebuild. And we don't really care what your opposite. We're transitioning away from you in terms of being that dominant of a factor for our offense.
Right.
Hence why we got these injury riddled players. You know, Cole Beasley, Darren Waller. You know what I mean?
Whatever. Even signed James Robinson. Somewhat as
you know
what you think is going to be like, a little protection just in case Barkley don't play and shit like that. But at the same time, like that's not going to be enough for what you need and what Daniel Jones is going to be.
Well,
and I just feel like, man, they should have gave him a little money.
Hold on, bro. I feel you. I feel you because that's also a different conversation because that's like, yo, man, that's where we feel Daniel Jones is. But what I'm trying to say is, my whole point is that we may feel that way because obviously the league doesn't feel that way about Daniel Jones. You know what I mean? Like that he's like super trash, but like the Giants have a plan that's like this is the reality of the situation more than like kind of like hopes and you know what I mean? And they're obviously like, yo, bro, we know what you were for us last year. We're gonna franchise tag you because we know what you were, but we're moving away from you because they are currently still in a rebuild. You know what I mean? They like Joe Shane has all his moves, bro, has been trying to build this team for the future in a sense. You know what I mean? And it was not going to take one season. Unfortunately, as much as that sucks, trust me, I fucking want to watch a great season too. And I want Saquon. I love Saquon. I want them to sign him. But let's also not front. Like, Saquon is also in this position because he didn't take the first deal. No,
I understand.
Because now where he's at is less.
Because they said that they was offering him $14 million a year.
He was in the beginning.
But I understand. But what was the guaranteed money? That's what we don't know. Because it seems like it's guaranteed money with like the guaranteed money needs to be if you're gonna sign me more than what the franchise tag is gonna be. So if the franchise tag over 2 years is gonna be guaranteed $22 million, and you offer him,
but you can't. But what if he gets? More. But Joe Shane's this. Like I said, let me stick to the Giants. If Joe Shane's saying, okay, but how can I know you're not going to get hurt, and how I know you're guaranteed the franchise next year? Why the fuck would I pay you 2 years franchise tag guaranteed if I know you can't even be franchised next year if something happens? No, you do know. No, you do know. You do know because if it was your pie and you was running it, you do know. You're like, yo, I can't do that to you. I can't cut you that deal, especially for. It's unfortunate, bro. It sucks. It's a running back position. We know how volatile that position is. Then look at the rest of the league. Look at all the teams that won the Super Bowl. What was the last time the fucking, you know what I mean? You had a leading rusher or somebody to Saquon's caliber like win the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? They look at all that. You know what I mean? It now there's that part of it, right? There's the Giants part. Now let's break down the onion to the layers of it. Now it's like the perspective of value to the team. You know what I mean? Which is kind of what you're saying. Yes, he was fucking like 90% of our offense last year. There's a reason if they were keeping it the same, hence the Titans, hence all the fucking teams that paid their running backs that have no quarterbacks because they know where most of their offense is coming from because they don't have that person at quarterback. Think about it. Like if you really break down the teams like that, those are the teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They put their money into making them run. The San Francisco 49ers with McCaffrey. They put because they know, we need this to get it over the hump because we don't have this position locked up. The Giants don't feel that way. Whether how we feel makes a difference or not, they don't feel that way because they locked up their quarterback for $40 million a year in Daniel Jones. Right. You know what I mean? So it comes down to the value of the team. Last year, Saquon meant a lot. This year, it seems like Dable and Joe Shane have a different idea in terms of how this offense is going to be ran. You know what I mean? They want to put less emphasis probably on Saquon, which is probably right. You know what I mean? It's probably the right thing to do, theoretically, like you said, on paper. But is it going to be good in reality? We don't know. That's still up for debate. You know what I mean? Now, the third layer, just so I could just get it out. Saquon is sticking up for his running back people because the running backs in total are getting underpaid. Him, Dalvin Cook, Austin Eckler, Josh Jacobs, keep going, Ezekiel, whatever the fuck, even though he underperformed, there's no, it doesn't matter. They just feel like they're underperformed. They're on some personal strike tech mentality. You want to know why? Because he would have took the deal. He would have taken the deal before. You know what I mean? It would have been. He does want to be a Giant. I really do believe that. But I feel like now there's a different element coming into his ear, which, as you can see, it's public. You know what I mean? With Austin Eckler and Josh Jacobs and all this sticking up, for everybody. You know what I mean? Trying to get paid because those are the teams. Austin Eckler, these are the multi, what do you say, the Swiss Army knife running backs that are looking to get their money because they're all right. They are, besides really Josh Jacobs, but Josh Jacobs still is included in that. They are like those asterisks of run. They're not just a fucking James Robinson. You know what I mean? They're not. Yeah. They're not a north, as you say, a north-south running back. These are fucking multi-use tools, running backs that offer more. So I see their perspective in trying to get more money. However, this is also a name of the game, bro. All right.
I think with the problem, so we could,
of course,
keep going. All I'll say is like the utilization of what it's been in running backs, especially in the past couple of years, where you've seen that they just run them into the ground, similar to like Ezekiel Elliott or Derrick Henry and so many others before them, where their shelf life is so short and like usually not more than 7 years. Where they get to that 30-year-old mark and they're almost not in the league anymore. That's the reason why Saquon is doing what he's doing and why others are, holding out or trying to get that payday that they feel like that they deserve. Because you could say what you want, but for 5 years you might have the best running back in the league if you act accordingly. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And they want to get compensated for that.
Right.
And I feel like that's what Saquon is at. Where it's like I understand what it is and everything like that. And the other part about it also is that a lot of them are coming off of injury. Saquon was hurt. Others were hurt before.
Jones, you gotta it is fucked up, bro. Like you know what I mean? Like like you gotta say bro. I'm I'm sorry, but bro,
it's part of the game, bro.
Like, bro, you know what I mean? You gotta understand the other circumstances to everything. You know what I mean? Now, I get his point of view because he's like, yo, man, I want the organization to understand the other side of it, the other side of the glass. Like, look, I'm not just a fucking north and south running back. You know what I mean? I fucking pass, catch, block, and fucking do everything. You know what I mean? Shit, y'all fucking did a fucking a flea flicker to me, and I fucking throw it to Odell. You know what I'm saying? Like that is facts. You know what I mean? And yes, that is his ammunition. I just think when you throw it on the scales, or the organization is looking like, yo, man, we feel you, but if we really didn't believe in Daniel Jones, you would have been got your money. Right. So the Giants is telling us, no, listen, we got a quarterback, we got these weapons for him. We're not trying to make you that person as you were before, so we're not going to pay you as such. And you're coming off an injury and all that, we can't even guarantee that you'll last. You know what I mean? So from a business perspective, you can't really knock.
Many of them, though.
And
so many of them come
listen, man, we're also fans and we love Saquon. I love Saquon. I love Saquon. I know you love Saquon. This is a hard cap sport, and this is our team. And business-wise, we would make the same move because it's hard cap. We have to. Right. We would have to do something like this. It's either we do this or we just give them the most disrespectful offer ever. You know what I mean? But no, I feel like the Giants are like, no, bro, we'll franchise. We'll give you everything guaranteed for 1 year.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm sorry for the running back position. It sucks. But guess what? Gold is only valuable for the people that fucking hold it valuable, to the eye of the possessor or whatever. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
I'm sorry. It is what it is. I love you, Saquon. Hope you stay, baby. You're ready.
Right. Well, I mean, to stay into sports, but a little controversial, moving into trending.
Trending?
I don't know. Wait, I don't want to get into trending.
Let's not get into trending.
Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, Rod.
I think that, they made a big move.
Just
the
like
way
fire,
he's
right?
talking, the way he's talking, the way they got like this little, cohesiveness with Sauce buying him a chain and, and Millie rocking or whatever in the locker. And
yeah, Jones, hit it with me. Hit it with me, Jones.
What, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So with shit like that.
Shout out to Wisdom. Shout out to Wisdom.
Queensbridge.
You're ready.
Young Wisdom. No, but with the camaraderie that we're seeing, I think just for the way he talks and everybody else around him, I think I think the Jets are gonna have a big season. I think they're gonna really cash in with what they've done with this Jets move of getting Aaron Rodgers, and they can win it.
Yo, bro,
they can win it.
I am tuning into Jets game, and I never said that in my life.
I mean, I'm
tuning, nigga, bro.
I'm going to switch back and
fuck
forth.
that. Fuck the edit. My
if
nigga.
The Giants is playing. No, fuck out of here. If the Giants is playing.
Bro, of course.
And maybe on a commercial, I'll switch to the Jets.
Okay.
Shit like that.
Of course.
You gotta be clear.
You're right.
You gotta be clear.
I apologize.
Yes.
Obviously, if there's a contradiction, but with the Giants, obviously Big Blue. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But
yeah,
you can't say that like off like a Thursday, a Monday, or a Sunday night game, Jets is on. That you're not like, nah, bro. I want to tune in, bro. You look at the Jets right now on paper, bro. You're not gonna tune in just on talent alone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Defensively and offensively.
Nah, yeah, they nice.
You finna not see Sauce Gardner and Garrett Wilson with Aaron Rodgers and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Brees Hall come back healthy. Oh my God, bro.
When I lost
that
him,
front
I had to make
four that the Jets got, you ain't finna see how they finna do.
Right.
Like on some football shit. Listen, as real football fans, we know we only get a finite amount of games with our regular teams. So we know that if you're a real football nigga that love your team, that you actually watch all of football.
Right.
No, let's be real. You're a red zone nigga. You know what I'm saying? That you in it. So you're not gonna tell me that the fucking Jets on paper, you not gonna tune in, bro? Bro, the Jets gonna be that.
You frying.
Bro.
Unless they don't play in your area.
I'm not talking about Philly. This is the Jets. I got no hate towards them.
Good on the check.
I got Gang Green, bro. I got no hate towards them, bro. They just they're little brother over there, man.
Where?
They do what they do. It's how Jones feel about the Mets.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. This is why we agree to disagree on a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm. But we gotta show them some love.
No, bro. I as a football fan,
I'm still not drafting Aaron Rodgers, though. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, in fantasy? No, I got.
I'm not drafting.
I'll tell you but as a football fan, you can't tell me you're not intrigued to turn the channel to that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, bro. Like, how can you not? Like, you gotta watch, bro.
You got him.
Got him.
You got him.
Hey, Ron. Yo, that team is gonna look crisp, bro.
They're gonna be legit this year.
Now they're division.
I think no. It's not even a division.
Really?
I think the deciding factor.
Tell me
of
right now
how the Jets will perform.
Tell me.
Will solely be on how Robert Saleh handles the coaching. Saleh is the key. We know, because let's be real before we move on. Aaron Rodgers, we know what he's capable to do, but we also know there's the chance that he might not, like Verlander, fucking Scherzer situation, where they're just not the same of what we once saw as MVP and best in the league and whatnot. So as much as they made the move for Aaron Rodgers, it might have been too little too late. We don't know for sure. All this talking and nice and everything like that don't mean nothing until the game is on the field and it's on the floor. You know what I'm saying? We seen that with Drew Brees. You know what I'm saying? Peyton Manning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just don't got it anymore. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron Rodgers is about to be 40.
And
so let's be realistic to see what is going to be with that. But, I mean, if all systems go, they seem like a legit contender.
And I agree with Jones 100% on that, because that is the asterisk. If you like, you know, your favorite word, that's your asterisk. You know what I mean? In terms of yeah, it's that point of, can he perform at this age after? Because we've seen it time and time again with other age players, right? Let's not even go quarterback. Any age players, you know, perform at that elite level.
Of course.
So I agree. My personal prediction, I don't think that's what the case is going to be. I think Aaron Rodgers is going to be solid. I think he's going to be. I don't think. Shout out ayahuasca, bro. Let's all trip out.
Yeah, and the dark room.
Dark room. We should all do shrooms.
Shrooms in the dark room that you can't see shit.
No, don't do that. No, don't listen to Jones. Do shrooms. Watch Avatar: The Way of the Water.
Fucking
you guys are gonna love it.
Start talking.
You guys are gonna be like fucking jellyfish.
Yeah,
you're gonna be like this.
Should be fire.
Hey man. Come mash up with the wave.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, what's the crab in Little Mermaid?
Boss.
Sebastian. Under the sea.
Under the sea. That's the vibe.
Mash up in the wave.
Brooker.
Yo, Summer Lager, man.
Free promo.
Yo, hey, you might have to blur this out because the trademark and shit. I feel you.
They do not represent our vibes, maybe.
They're not sponsored by the Jones Tower.
Because the worst segue is what it's going to be right now. Is trending. In sports entertainment.
Let's do it.
Coming from the NBA, I got one question. Is Dwight Howard gay?
I got one answer. Yes.
What?
Listen, man. Do you want to start or you?
No, I don't want to start.
I'll start.
I'm just going to say.
Man. No.
Go ahead. You start.
I'm going to start the
Yo, my shit going to be conspiracy.
Yo, bro. If you gay, bro, it's all good on my G.
It is.
But I just want to let you know, we've been known.
Facts.
Go ahead.
We definitely seen it.
That's all you gotta say?
It all makes sense, bro.
We all seen it.
It all makes sense, and it's fine. It's fine.
And
you're still a Hall of Fame fucking center.
And maybe. And I feel like
really? Wow, borderline?
I mean, he's not in it.
He's a deep boy.
No, he's still kind of active a little bit. He plays overseas. But go ahead.
Yeah, he's not in the NBA.
He has one chip appearance, right?
Oh, he hasn't retired, I guess.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh, anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, it's one chip. First of all, he was soft with Kobe. Let's be real.
Just Kobe. It's just Kobe.
Kobe and Nash, they got Dwight.
It's like it ruined that.
Fucked it all up.
As if Nash was like completely fucked himself.
I know.
You know?
It don't matter. You had Dwight coming off fucking MVP season type shit.
It's like you sign with Kobe and you're like, you know what I should do? Let's get
Let's
back
be soft.
surgery.
Let's be soft.
Let's get back surgery.
No, let's be soft.
Watch it. What does that have to do with what's happening right now, Jones?
No, I mean it's a paper trail.
Oh,
it's a paper trail.
Of what? It's all connected.
It's all connected.
How? Be careful.
Actions speak louder.
Be
than
careful.
Words.
Oh yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Be careful.
I said actions speak louder than words. That's all I'm saying. You know.
I mean, he's gotten in trouble for his infidelity.
Listen, bro.
No, but I'm just saying, like, bro, like,
yo,
he had an underage girl.
that text exchange
was crazy.
Was different.
Crazy. Listen, my guy.
Different.
I just gotta say, listen, bro. Whatever you do, whatever you are, whatever you want to be, fine, bro. It's 2023. Ain't nobody really gonna knock you like that on that level. My thing is that you thought you was really finna get away with this on Instagram through DMs, bro. You know those messages are your messages. You read the fucking little copyrights when you agree to everything, little fucking disclaimers and shit. All right, motherfuckers you going over here trying to be on the low and try to bag somebody randomly on IG, nigga. That ain't being on the low. Like, you crazy, bro. You think somebody's not going to try to exploit
How are you on the low, bro?
And,
You're 7 foot.
No, but I know. And then, but like, you don't know, but like, you really don't think somebody's going to try to extort you? I read the text messages. That shit was flagrant. But listen, man, awesome G shit. Like, but that's his personal life, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's all fair and dandy.
To live the way he lives.
Now,
point, go ahead.
Now, because this is where like the humor part comes out of it. Because this is where it's funny, bro. See, now it comes out like this without you being honest, right? And yes, you may quote unquote possibly maybe homosexual or whatever, which is all fine. But like, yo, bro, you was out with a rectal injury with the Houston Rockets, ended your season. How are we supposed to feel about that? We was talking about that, dog.
My question is like,
what was happening? No, because
what's stopping him from
this is Jones. This is
who he is.
Is Jones out
because his words.
If this is who he is, what's stopping him from getting an NDA? And just like forcing people to sign an NDA.
Because his words, bro. I'm telling you, his words was like, "Yo, bro, I'm not gay."
Maybe deep down he knows
I'm quoting.
Didn't have the
I'm quoting right now. I'm not paraphrasing.
It's probably hard for him to ask a lawyer, like, "Hey, I need you to mock up some NDA contracts for me. That way I can have gay affairs on the back end."
You're wrong. No, because what it is, based on his text messages, his words, he's also afraid of being gay, which is his like awareness, which is like, yo, bro, like nobody's like fucking like. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, all right, if he's not a Hall of Fame fucking center, bro, he's borderline Hall of Fame center. No,
yeah,
Dwight Howard, nigga, come on, bro. Like, let's be real. Dwight Howard, like, is that type of basketball player. Like, at least I'm not trying to knock you on that shit if you gay and shit, but obviously you feel some type of way based on his text messages. What he told this dude,
Jones, this is not the time to step points in that thing. You go.
But he told this dude. He told this dude after asking him.
Gay's happy.
After asking
gay
him,
all the time.
After asking him for dick pics, the dude said, Dwight Howard said, "I'm not gay. I'm just a little freaky though, or some shit. You know what I mean? Like
nasty.
I'm just a little nasty.
Nasty.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, just be comfortable with yourself. Obviously, you're not. You know what I mean?
And that's why. This is why I was just gonna say. There's probably a secret society in sports of gay people.
But of course, there probably is. But
we're not going there.
Listen, we could go.
Why would there be a secret society?
No, because they don't feel comfortable.
Handshake
no, man, that's OD.
They stand like this.
That's OD. Jones, that's OD. No, there probably really is a quote unquote secret society, but it's like unfairly secret. And why is it secret? It's because they feel like they should keep it underneath.
Because they can lose so much. Like if depending on the people.
No, bro, they feel like their career. Stop it, bro. They feel like their career is gonna be in shambles, bro.
That's what I just said. Lose
that's
so much.
That's not what you said.
It's the same difference. You didn't let me finish.
Same thing. That's the same difference.
It's the same thing.
There you go.
Difference.
No.
Fucking hurt.
Anyway, bro. Nah, man.
Anyway, yeah,
but why? No. But why lose so much though? That's on us.
Because of society.
But that's why it's on us.
It's not on us.
No, it's on us.
It's on them. No. Because
it's on us.
Our outlet is only as strong. This is what we've done. This is what. Man, if you don't know what the Jones Hour is or what
Hold on, bro. It's not us, the Jones Hour. Come on, man. Be lighting up, man. Lighten up. It's on us, society. I'm talking to the people.
I am. You're not letting me finish, bro. It's the second time you just cut me off.
Third time. But go ahead.
And now what I'm trying to say is that
sorry about that.
These are the type of propagandas that are portrayed within our media that are pushed out from our government to continue to put us in some sort of division
from the government.
Yeah, division. This is government based.
Jones. I'm not Down Jones. I'm not.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I know it is.
I know. But because society is itself, because we say like, oh, the Bible is this or gay marriage is that or whatever it is, people feel a certain way. They are letting people that still live in the so-called quote unquote closet that they don't want to come out of because they don't want to be ridiculed or embarrassed or made fun of or, discriminated against because of what they do or what they represent or the brands that they're with or, deals or whatever it might be. So I think, let me finish. I think that what I'm trying to say is like the secret society shit that I was talking about was because, they know they have so much to lose and there are probably a lot more LGBT type of players in the professional aspect than we really know about. Only 3 have come out, 2 have come out, NFL and NBA. Like you're telling me that there's not one gay player in baseball?
I think you're mixing this with the narrative. That you're mixing this with the narrative of celebrities being blackmailed by doing gay shit in secret societies to keep them, under their control and shit like that. I think I think you're mixing that narrative with this narrative.
That's not happening.
I don't even if there might be, all right, but if there is, that's why I asked the question. Do you think they have like a secret handshake or a knock on the door?
I told you what it is. I told you what it is. They just stand there.
If I may, because I'm gonna touch on both sides. I think this is my personal opinion. I think what's happening here with that Dwight Howard specifically with this specific situation is a blackmail thing. That's just my personal opinion. That is like he is gay. He tried to seek out, but he's trying to take advantage that Dwight Howard's got money. My whole thing is that, bro, it's not about the endorsements. It's not about the money. Look at all the money that's going to LGBTQ right now. It's not about that. The government is not trying to ban that. Matter of fact, they're trying to promote it. Actually, I could take that reverse effect on that. What I'm trying to say, he obviously feels some type of way with his peers and his immediate culture. You know what I mean? The immediate society, like, you know what I mean? Like the streets and all. That's where he felt, you know what I mean, the need. You're gonna tell me, come on, bro, celebrities are more gay than anything, which is great, you know what I mean? But they're the most outspoken, you know what I mean, doing the most crazy shit. So that is not obviously something that's out for his level of fame, you know what I mean? No, it's obviously something new.
I can see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think that he is in denial with himself, obviously, because of probably how he was raised and the people that he grew up with. As honestly, bro, straight same as us. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like we grew up in that same thing, you know, on the streets and shit. So that's probably where. But yo, man, yo, Dwight, it's all good, bro. I'm sorry that you're going through this right now. I hope you didn't insult this nigga. If you did, you fucked up. You know what I mean? Because it is an assault and battery charge that's on you right now. You know what I mean? So if you actually did it, damn, bro, you grimy. I until the facts come out, I personally
he's not grimy. He's nasty. He's nasty.
I personally don't think that you went that hard. I think this dude's trying to think about you. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but
I'm not even gonna say it.
I'm good on it, man. We good.
I was about to wild out.
Well, we good, bro. We good.
All right, so before we end the show, Kush segment back in the building. Blunt here.
Blunt ya, scut ya.
It's Kush, you already know. You didn't put in on this, man.
Brought to you by The Blunts.
And or these Skunts.
The Skunts. So ahead of this, and y'all can play along too, watching on IG. Mm-hmm. Basically, Blunt Year, Skun Year is, you know, you're going to get two people similar, and you got to pick one that you're going to vibe with, smoke with, chill with, drink with, whatever it is. You get 3 hours to just vibe with them, you know, ask them all the other questions that you would want to know, whatever it be. And the other one you can't. So it's hopefully a hard decision for some. First one is going to be, theme is Yankees-Mets. Theme is Yankees-Mets Legends ahead of the Subway Series that's going to happen on Tuesday starting. Mm-hmm. Babe Ruth with Derek Jeter. Babe Ruth with Derek Jeter. Who are you smoking?
Babe Ruth.
I'm going to shoot myself in the face.
I want to do Jeter. Pause. I'm going to smoke with Jeter.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to shoot myself in the face and live.
Good job, Kush.
You know what I mean?
Next one. You ain't going to like this one either, then.
Nah, man. Hold on, man. That was a joke, man. Oh. Damn, bro. You can't even let me marinate in the fucking... You gave me fucking two bitch-ass Yankees, bro.
Yeah. That's what it's
going
to be.
Bitch-ass Yankees.
If I did...
One beat his wife and one fucking gave gift backs to his house. Fuck him.
Who beat his wife?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You don't know that. It's the fucking 1920s.
Babe Ruth? He just ate hot dogs and drank beer.
And smoked cigarettes.
And hit home runs.
And maybe women.
Wow, that's a violation. You straight disrespected Babe Ruth.
Fuck Babe Ruth.
Wow.
That was harsh. So I guess you're not smoking with him?
No, I think I'm gonna smoke with Jeter. Talk about his exes.
I don't know. Babe Ruth looked fun.
Nah, Babe Ruth was the man.
Derek Jeter kind of.
So who you smoking with?
Nah, I'm smoking with Jeter because he's my time. But in the real,
oh my God, now he's talking shit.
In the real Babe Ruth.
We're not having this time. Yo, Jones, we're not having the same line of conversation. Nigga.
I can see Derek
Jeter ready.
Like fun being like going to like a seafood restaurant or something like that. Like being like real handy.
Yeah. All right, next.
You know, whereas like Babe Ruth, I could
see seafood.
Like getting a good burger.
Motherfuckers eat shrimp.
Like staying out till like 8 in the morning, like
just vibing.
Yeah. Like
yo, I got a game at 1. What time is it? Yo, it's 8 a.m., bro. I need a nap.
Yeah, having like 5 meals and like stopping at like 3 different restaurants and shit. You know.
Yeah, I can feel you on that one.
I do.
Oh, Yankees won 8-5.
Nice.
Next one, Joe DiMaggio or Lou Gehrig? Who you blazing with? I told you wasn't gonna like the next one either. Joe DiMaggio or Lou Gehrig?
I thought this was Mets.
Yeah, we got Mets coming up next.
I'm gonna go.
All right.
I'm gonna go Lou Gehrig. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go Joe DiMaggio.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna start out the premise by saying we're gonna have a serious conversation how Scott is done.
Why?
Because the format you took was ill-advised.
No, it's not.
And
No.
Really?
Actually, you know what? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think so. Yeah, I haven't even finished it.
Okay.
Touche. At least thus far.
Thus far. Pick Joe D or Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig. Remember, I get the fucking cure for his disease.
Me too. That's what I choose. Lou Gehrig. I want to cure him. Tell me what you feel on your deathbed.
Damn. Talk about hard. Good.
Yeah, I fucked up. My bad. I ain't mean it like that.
Go.
Dwight Gooden. Darryl Strawberry.
I am officially gonna get out of this.
Why?
Because he's doing some sly shit. You don't see what he's doing?
You
don't see what he's doing? No. Fuck out of here, bro. He's using players that wore pinstripes as well, bro.
No, I'm not.
So Darryl Strawberry and Doc Gooden wasn't a Yankee.
No, but
so everybody.
We're talking about the Mets now.
Go.
It's the Mets players.
I'm out, bro. I'm out, bro. I'm out, bro.
All right, so I'll skip that one.
I'm out.
David Wright or
good.
Keith Hernandez?
I'm good.
David Wright or Keith
I'm
Hernandez?
good.
Why are you frying on
I'm
it?
good.
You frying. David Wright or Keith
No,
Hernandez?
go back to Dwight Gooden and Strawberry for him, bro.
Go ahead. Which one you want?
I guess Derek Strawberry.
Derek Strawberry. His little brother.
Nah,
his little brother, Derek.
I'm going Dwight because my premise would, kind of be like the Britney Spears approach, like an intervention. Because we haven't seen him in a while. He's probably still on that shit.
Oh, he's
and let's hope that he's not.
I'll probably do Dwight because he party harder.
Right. All right. This
Strawberry
one
found Jesus.
And this one was you, so you could go fuck yourself. David Wright or Keith Hernandez, you little fucking bitch.
Well, who do you think?
I don't know. That's why
I'll go with the one who had a chip, baby. Number 17. Go.
I figured he had 17. But David Wright, you see, I'm going David Wright. Keith Hernandez is not my homie like that.
Why? But what makes David Wright more your homie than Keith Hernandez?
Because I seen him play. I seen him hit a home run. A post that I've tagged you in on Facebook. Off Mark Burley against Mets against the White Sox.
I'm gonna say Keith Hernandez.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, I remember.
Back to the Yankees, Mickey Mantle or Reggie Jackson.
I hate this code. Yeah, but yes. So
why? I got another Mets one after that.
I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm out.
Yeah.
How about
Mickey Mantle, Reggie Jackson?
Reggie. He looked like he smoked weed.
Yeah. We had this conversation.
Yeah, I'm going Mick. I'm going to Mick.
All right.
Really?
Yeah,
No,
he's
he's
one of the best to ever do it.
Have you seen him hit a home run?
No.
What
I
about?
haven't seen any of them. Live.
You haven't seen Reggie?
No, I've seen it on recording.
Yeah.
Not live. Neither one.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
No, of course. I mean, I'm not that old. Son of a bitch. Next, Mets. Francisco Lindor. Jose Reyes.
Reds.
Ooh. What about you?
Reyes,
bro. He's a fucking reggaeton artist right now. You know how popping that shit will be?
I'm going Lindor.
Why?
Why not?
That's all we need.
Why not? Why not?
Lindor.
I'm pretty sure.
So I could do that while I smoke.
The Lindor knocked the
So I could do
out.
the Lindor fucking.
As an Indian.
So what?
Just asking.
Who cares? He's a Met now. Forgive and forget.
I like it.
Once a Met, always a Met.
It's not something to brag about, but yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, you can't say that about the Yankees.
Yeah, because we're legendary. Back to the Yankees.
No one says
Bernie
that.
Williams or Paul O'Neill? Bernie Williams. Paul O'Neill.
Bernie Williams, I have his bobblehead.
Bernie Williams.
Paul O'Neill. I'm smoking with Paulie.
Paulie.
Young Paulie.
Over Bernie Williams,
Yeah,
the old
over
people.
Bernie Williams.
He's Puerto Rican. I'm Dominican.
And what the fuck is Paul O'Neill?
Paulie. He's just
He's
Paulie.
Irish.
Hey, I'm Paulie.
He's Irish. O'Neill is definitely an
Yo.
Irish name. I'm Irish.
Yeah,
dude.
go.
I am Irish.
Let's go.
Am I not Irish?
Yo,
Is
old
my name
people.
not last name Jones?
Yo.
Am I not Irish?
Yo, bro.
It's Jones.
Yo, bro,
It's
if
Irish.
this was to ever happen, then me and you go chill with fucking Bernie Williams and
Thought
you
it
go
was like
chill
an
with Paul
Anglo name.
O'Neill, we'll see who has a better time.
You don't
I
know
think
that.
Jones is more of an Anglo.
You don't know
name.
that. You don't know that. So
We
you're trying to say-
don't know.
So
we
you're
don't.
trying to say that Paul O'Neill is just not someone cool to chill with?
Yes.
You don't know Paul O'Neill.
You don't fucking know Bernie Williams.
I don't.
And you don't know his band.
Oh, no, I know he plays guitar.
Oh, shit. Yo, me and this fucking... Suavemente, besame.
He's gonna fucking play Mambo number 5 or some shit.
I'm with the shit. And you not with that?
Nah, Paul O'Neill is a legend.
And what you gonna be doing with Paul O'Neill? Fucking sipping tea.
Nah, talking broadcast shit. Yeah, I'll probably get a little Bigelow shit.
Oh my god,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? A little Bigelow tea, a little raspberry one.
Next, is there a next?
No, that's it. I could do one more.
Yeah, do one more
off the top.
This feels short without it. You gotta do it off the top.
Well, I did 8 of them.
Well, then you skipped one.
No, I went back to it.
No, we didn't. Let's one off the top.
What?
Hurry up.
Pete Alonso.
One Met, one Yankee. Come on.
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
You smoke with Aaron Judge?
Yeah, it's smoking Aaron Judge.
I'm smoking with Aaron Judge. Pete Alonso, I love you. I love you because
Polar Bear Express.
No, because he does his personality.
Aaron Judge look funner than Pete Alonso?
Or more fun?
Me
more fun.
and actually
he does.
play Scutnia Bluntnia to the T of what Scutnia Bluntnia is.
No,
you don't. No, you be on your I don't give a fuck shit.
No, you disrespected my shit.
No, you're throwing us to the fan.
How? My shit was good.
No, you threw Mad Yankees in there more than Mets, and it was mad unfair. It was weird. It was oddly done.
4-4.
I'm giving you 5 reasons why it was bad.
It was 4-4.
Listen,
I'm not giving you reasons why it was bad.
Oh,
Miss Margaret,
Tom Seaver, mom.
Oh,
Sandy Koufax. Didn't they both play for the Mets?
Sandy Koufax.
Oh wow.
he's a Dodger.
Yeah, Brooklyn. Pick one. Who you want to smoke with, mom?
I was alone with Seaver.
Yeah, I was with Seaver
Tom
too.
Seaver.
Yeah.
They had their parties going
And
on.
then,
shit.
And then he could break down crying to how like, yo, he never really wanted to be traded and all that. You know what I mean? That should have been crazy.
Mom turning up with Tom Seaver. I feel it, man.
You're ready.
Impromptu. And that's another episode of the Jones Hour wrapped up. Welcome back. Are you guys? You should be. You should be.
System of checks and balances.
Is it?
I think that's why they're here.
I think it is. Holy Trinity, the trifecta. Soho and Tribeca.
Trios.
Trifecta.
I don't know. Like, I'll switch that up a little bit, right? Like Cheerios. Next week.
We're here.
You see now, you done fucked up here, I told you.
Yeah.
Look at this size episode.
Hour and 23 minutes. I couldn't see none on the IG who's checking in.
Oh, he's wearing makeup now? Interesting. I didn't know he was in Sir.
Yeah, get down. Get down. Come on, man. Get down. Get down. Get down. Hey, come on. Let's go.
Sorry, boy. He lives there. Don't put vibrator. No.
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 Good.
Go ahead, Dad. Go in your bag. Go in your bag.
Lay down here. Lay down.
And I knew you were